Perfect. Thank you, Janine. Again, thank you everybody for your time. Today, we are so happy to kick off our inaugural mentorship cohort for women in tech for 2024. Can you please move to the next slide?
Yeah. Can you see it?
Yes. So why mentorship? Janine, I think covered it very well. We believe that it will accelerate career growth, development. It will nurture the leadership potential and bridges gaps and divides in empowering the next generation of leaders coming from different socioeconomic backgrounds, bridging the divide between genders in tech. And we want to create a culture of collaboration and knowledge sharing between LebNet members. So thank you again all for being part of this cohort. Next slide.
Sorry. Yeah, here we go.
So here we are showing our mentorship program at a glance. You have received this information in different formats, whether emails or on our website. So this program is a one-on-one mentorship program based on SMART goals. We call it a SMART mentorship program. It aims to pair 20 women, and we ended up pairing 21 folks who are in their early to mid-career in tech and who are looking to grow their careers, their networks, and looking for marketplace support. The matching is based on the areas of interest expressed by the mentees and areas of experience that the mentors have, and also based on the SMART goals that the mentees set. In the application forms, mentees, in addition to their background, education, and technical experience, they had to fill out up to 3 SMART goals to focus this mentorship experience. So based on these goals they want to achieve during the 6 months duration of the program, we try to match, as closely as possible these individuals with mentors. So the goal is, again, to connect our individuals, create a confidential and a safe environment for the participants to come, reflect, and work through challenges and opportunities, create this environment of collaboration, knowledge, and experience sharing between our membership, and also accelerate career advancement for women. Our mentees are women professionals in their early to mid-careers, less than 10 years of work experience. We have also a lot of women who are in grad school and looking to graduate soon, looking for jobs. We also have an exception for a couple of men mentees who applied, and they are also part of the program. We hope they feel included and they take advantage and they find it very useful to be part of this program. The mentors, we opened it to everybody, all the LebNet members, men and women. Time commitment is 6 months. So the expectation is that between January and June 2024, the mentors and mentees meet at least once a month for 30 minutes to 1 hour to work towards the SMART goals that the mentees set at the beginning of this experience. The location, we focus on North America. It can be in person or virtual meetings, depending on your location. And then, we paired mentors and mentees based on their preference for location. So if you prefer to be in the same region, to have face-to-face meetings, we try to, accommodate that. Otherwise, it's going to be virtual for different regions. Here at the bottom, we have the link to our WiT mentorship website. It's lebnet.us/WiT-mentorship, where you can find, this information there. Next, please. This is the mentorship program team at Women in Tech. As I mentioned, I'm leading the program and the community. Janine is a program sponsor, and she is LebNet Executive Director. We are so grateful for her guidance and help with the program. And our committee members here, we have Stephanie Seman, who is a client partner at Reality Labs, and Joël Boushdid, who is the CEO at Archiscale. I saw Joël online. Thank you so much for your passion in driving this program and making sure that everybody has a positive experience. Next. Here is our program schedule at a glance. So in December, we finalized the matches and we sent out the matching emails and details to mentors and mentees. In January this month, we are kicking off the program with the orientation session. today. And then between now and January end, we would ask the mentees to please reach out to your mentor to schedule the first one-on-one meeting to kick off this program. So during this first meeting, you're expected to share your bio, if you will, like your resume, and then what are the goals that you want to achieve, and start, working on a plan with the mentor. So that's for January. And from January to June, you will see like a similar theme here in marked in orange, which is the one-on-one monthly meetings between mentors and mentees. Mentees are responsible to reach out to the mentors and schedule these meetings. In March and in June, we have here in purple, we have the surveys, program surveys that will go out. So in March, it will be a mid-program survey, and then in June, the end of program survey. We kindly ask that when you receive those surveys to please take 5 minutes to fill them out. This will help us learn if you're having a positive experience, if you need any help, and will help us improve this program for future cohorts. And we also have in March and in May some placeholders for career development workshops. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of graduate students looking to enter the job market, the tech job market in the US, as well as early in career women looking to pivot to other roles. So we're going to focus the career development workshops on branding, on communication, improving communication skills, leadership skills, etc., negotiating. More details on that to come. For those workshops, these are highly recommended for mentees, optional for mentors. And we ask the mentees, if the mentor is making the time to attend the workshop, to please attend for yourself as well. And this way, maybe you can collaborate together on the key takeaways and work on some tasks that you take away from these workshops. So in June, we will have the final monthly one-on-one meeting, and then we will have a program wrap-up session. And in July, it's for us, for the leadership team, to send out a recap about the program, and then assess the survey feedback, improve for future cohorts, depending on the feedback. Next, please. The program application process. So for this process that everybody here went through, we had mentor application forms that went out and mentee applications form that went out. You could be both a mentor and a mentee in the program. And we matched, again, based on areas of interest, experience, the goals that the mentees want to achieve, and the preference for job function and location that the mentees had and the mentors had. For this cohort, we are so happy to have 21 pairs that were matched. And again, we have some men in our cohort, with the majority being women who are in their early to mid careers. So thank you again all for participating. Next, please. So mentoring is multidimensional. I know here we have a lot of seasoned mentors based on people's bios that we read. But for those who are new to mentorship, mentors are, mentor is a person who has knowledge and they want to share with the mentee. They're gonna be listening, asking questions, providing experience, knowledge sharing. They will also serve as a sounding board and a safe place to explore with the mentee. They would leverage their network wherever is needed to help their mentee achieve the goals. And they also could provide insights into politics, nuances, and organization culture, if applicable. If a mentee wants to understand how is the culture in high-tech industry or in specific company, so mentors could share that within, of course, within the limits they are comfortable with. There are other dimensions for mentoring, which is coaching and sponsors, and they are out of the scope of this program. Coaching provides, how to very tactical ways of achieving specific tasks. And for sponsors would be people who have organizational power, and they will use it for their sponsee. So these are the people who would be talking, behind closed doors about their sponsee in a good way, giving them opportunities for projects, visibility, etc. So for this program, we're looking for mentors, so the sounding board to help the mentee reach their goals and the big picture. Next. For mentors, more details on what is expected. They are responsible to create and maintain a supportive environment for personal growth and for learning. So first, mentors are expected to get to know the mentees. So during the first one-on-one, please make sure you understand their long-term career goals and make sure that their SMART goals, the goals they want to achieve during the 6 months period of the program, are well aligned with their long-term career goals so that it's worthwhile, the investment of time and effort. Then ask the mentee about what skills they want to develop, understand their current challenges, and then share information about your background, role, and how you can help them with these challenges. So be straightforward about what you can help with and what you cannot help with, and be open about it. And the mentees need to have an open mind about the expectations coming into this program. Setting the expectations first, confidentiality is very, very important. It's important for mentors and mentees to know that whatever is discussed in those meetings is confidential. Establish guidelines on the length and frequency of meetings. So based on your time as a mentor and then the goals set by the mentees, align on when you can meet, for how often you would like to meet. Is it going to be through one-on-one meetings in person or via VC? If you're going to be reachable by email or text, etc. So make sure you're aligned on how you want to communicate. Third expectation is to help the mentees learn through asking open-ended questions and providing candid feedback. We have some guidelines on the questions in the following slide. Listen first, facilitate, encourage reflection, and then we can provide insights into the politics and organization cultures where applicable. The fourth expectation is to leverage your network. Again, be a good listener. And then when you can, leverage your network to introduce your mentee to people in the field they're interested in to help them achieve their goals. And then a pro tip here at the bottom, use the T-GROW model so that helps you ask 5 open-ended questions about any of the goals that the mentees want to achieve. So for those of you who are already seasoned mentors, I mean, you don't need to follow the guidelines like to the T. It's just like we are sharing some information to facilitate for those who are new to the mentorship experience. Next, Jenny, please. So this is the T-GROW model. So this is basically an easy to use structure for conversations. T stands for topic. So understand what are they trying to achieve? What are the desired outcome? And then what is the goal? What do they want? Reality, what is happening now? So I understand establishing of the current situation, and then understand, talk about what options they can do to reach the goals. And then the last one is what will they do as next steps to achieve the goals? What options will they choose? Next, please. Now for the mentees. So here we have 4 categories for the mentees. First, they have to be focused. They have to be realistic about how much they can accomplish during the 6 months duration of the program. They have to be friendly in their interactions, but also focused. So always show up being professional to the meetings, have an agenda set, and then have whatever tasks that the mentor asks you to achieve from previous meetings, have a follow-up on those, clarify and agree on goals, and then follow through on interim steps. Second, the thing is patience. We would like the mentees to please be patient. Mentors might not have all the answers. You cannot expect inner circle introductions right away because building trust takes time. And then be flexible and sensitive to scheduling. Our mentors are very busy, and if they need to move one-on-one meetings based on on meetings that come up at their work, etc., please be flexible, and sensitive to that, and move the meetings accordingly. Third, be receptive. Be receptive to feedback and view it as a gift. Be willing to stretch out of your comfort zone and try new things that the mentors might recommend. And always find ways to give back to your mentor. Ask how you can help them back. Maybe they want to learn more about your area of expertise, or you have a connection they're interested to meet, etc. So ask if you can help them back. The fourth pillar here is ownership. The mentees drive this whole mentorship experience, and they drive the SMART goals. They need to be setting up meetings in advance, develop meeting schedule and agenda, as I mentioned, ask the questions and take the action, and give feedback during the one-on-ones. Participate in the workshops that I mentioned earlier. We have 2 career development workshops planned for this program that we will send you more information about, especially when mentors make time to attend. And pro tip here for mentees, plan ahead, identify the agenda you want to cover, and then share that information in the agenda invite with the mentor before you meet. Next, please. So this is the guideline we provided on how to set SMART goals. I'm going to go over it quickly with the goal here, because the mentees already shared SMART goals when they filled the application, but these SMART goals might need adjustment based on the mentees' long-term career goals and their meeting with the mentor. So the mentor, what they will do in the first one-on-one, review the mentee's background and their SMART goals, but then make sure that they're aligned with the long-term career goals. So you might want to adjust some of the goals that were shared by the mentee, based maybe on your experience and based on what is more reasonable to meet their long-term career goal. So these SMART goals are not set in stone by any means. In the first meeting, please align on these goals, and then you can work towards them in the follow-up meetings. So SMART goals, SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Goals have to be specific. That means clear, detailed, and unambiguous. They have to answer the 5 W questions. What do I want to accomplish? Why? Who is involved? Where? And which requirements and constraints are there? The second is measurable here. Goals need to be measurable. We need to answer the question with this goal as how much, how many, how will I know when the goal is accomplished? They need to be attainable. How can the goal be accomplished? We need to have a plan to be able to accomplish the goal. They need to be relevant, and they have to align with the long-term career goals. They have to be time-bound. We have to be realistic again in how much we can achieve during the program period. So what can I do 6 months from now? What can I do 6 weeks from now, etc. So this is a guideline on how to set SMART goals. For LebNet WiT Smart Mentorship Program contact information, more details on the program. So whatever we discussed today, all of the program overview, the expectation of mentors and mentees, FAQs can be found at lebnet.us/WiT-mentorship. I will drop it in the chat here. And then for questions, please contact us at witmentorship@lebnet.us. And with this, maybe I still have one more slide. Okay. We are calling everybody to be more involved with LebNet Women in Tech community. Want women and allies to join us. I want to thank all the allies who are the men here who volunteer their time to support the women who are early in their career to mid-career in this program. Stay up to date on our programs and events by joining LebNet. Just by joining LebNet, being a member, you will be notified by all the events that are ongoing and programs, including Women in Tech community programs. Attend our events. Women in Tech events are open to everybody. So whenever we host webinars or do programs, we open it to all genders. Actively participate in upcoming programs. Thank you already for being here as a mentor and a mentee, but you can also participate as speaker, in panels, etc., and spread the word about LebNet, the great mission that we're trying to carry, all these great programs that you saw in the video and that Janine mentioned. We are really excited to have you all here. And thank you very much. I think now maybe we can take some questions.
Thank you, Layal. Amazing.
No, of course, thank you. And yeah, we can take some questions in the chat, or if you want to just do it live. Anything we can answer for you? If you have any questions or concerns, so after your first one-on-one, if you feel like the fit might not be great, like the match might not be great, feel free to reach us at the email that we mentioned here. So let me drop that contact information in the chat. Anything we can answer for anyone?
Got some feedback here.
Nick, thank you, Nick. Yeah, Zainab, great. Great. We hope you have a great experience. Maybe we will post the recording on the website as well, on the webpage, just for reference for those who could not attend in case they need additional guidance. Cool.
Well, there is a question. Yes. I think
Will
we
you
can
have
make.
Will you have a worksheet or the PowerPoint available for us? Yes, yes. So we will post the slides and the recording of the orientation session on the website.
Janine, just a quick question, administrative one. Should we keep you copied on the email which we are arranging our meetings and follow-ups and such? Because the initial email you were copied and the lebnet.us email as well.
It's not necessary. If you'd like to keep us informed, by all means, but to keep us updated with your feedback. If you need anything that's not happening, definitely let us know.
Okay.
Does anyone want to share about their previous experience mentoring or being mentored? Anything that, I don't know, to encourage maybe each other about the experience?
Well, I have one thing to say to encourage
Okay.
everyone.
Yeah.
In every mentorship relation I go through, I learn something valuable from my mentees. So they will be contributing to me as well.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Malik. Thank you.
I can share.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Zainab.
I work in university, so I work with students and I've been mentoring students, but there's a lot of times where I hit a block or I feel challenged as well. And also I'm in mid-career, right? So this is when I feel like I also need a mentor, and I thought this opportunity is great for me. So I'm really excited, and I feel like we can learn from our mentees, but also like there's always people to learn from, and I'm looking forward to that.
That's great, Zainab, and thank you so much. Yeah, for sharing.
I think Maram was going to say something.
Sorry.
Hello, yes, true. I just wanted to say one brief comment that I reached out to people in the community in LebNet earlier in the past in an unofficial mentoring way, and I got a lot of support. So I can't imagine now how much like with a official mentoring experience is going to be. Such a beautiful networking group it is, and very, very professional, really. I've been involved with a few groups across Canada and the US, but like LebNet is very, very professional, and very proud to be part of it as a mentee. And hopefully in the future, I'll be a mentor. Thank you.
That's great to hear, Maram. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, that's our hope actually, to sustain the program and grow it, that mentees will grow and become mentors, and they pay it forward for others. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else who wants to share a question? Go ahead, Jenny.
Before we adjourn, I just would love for everybody to turn their camera on so we can take a picture, a collective picture of all of us. No one has any issues with their pictures being taken. It's great to see everybody's wonderful faces. And since I'm bad at taking pictures, Joelle, are you good at it? Can you capture everybody?
I will try. Let me see.
I can take a screenshot.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
I think that's our thing.
Yeah, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, maybe take another one, Joel, if you don't mind, this way for the closed eyes.
Yes, I'm not sure if I have all the participants. I want to make sure. Okay, I guess so.
Awesome. And it's wonderful to see everyone's faces, and I'm certainly grateful for the mentors' gift of time and guidance, and for the mentees to join us today, Layal and the Women in Tech for putting this on. Amazing, amazing initiative.
Yeah, and thanks to Joel. Joel is part of our committee as well. Thank you, everyone. We hope you have a very rewarding experience. And again, for issues, feel free to contact us on our on the email I shared in the chat. It's being shared on the website and in the other email communication. We will post again the material from today's session on the website. And yeah, have a great mentorship experience. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.